David, you say that yesterday's sell-off is a buying opportunity. Okay. What did you buy?
Yeah, Stuart, I do. I mean, if you just look at the VIX, you guys are just talking about the market. The VIX surged to over 60, settled in the low 30s. We've never had a 1, 2, 3, 5-year period where the market has been lower after the VIX has been that high. So we put money to work. I like a mix between treasuries and equities. And so this is very simple for our viewers, Stuart. The market drops so much, you can buy anything. SPY, which is an index fund of the S&P 500, VTWO, which is our small caps. I think the Feds will lower rates. And I think that is going to bode well for small caps. Also, I think this is the time to look at international stocks. International stocks have suffered relative to U.S., so GIAX holds international positions. It also will look to provide a yield of 15 to 20%, so you can own internationals and get a good yield. But I think treasuries right now, Stuart, and equities are the way investors should be invested currently.
You want an emergency rate cut from the Fed. I believe that's what you want. That's what you're pushing for. Wouldn't that create some panic in the market?
Well, I don't know what we call yesterday, Stuart. We already had the panic. The Federal Reserve doesn't want the emergency rate cut because they believe we'll get panic. We've already had it. So I think what an emergency rate cut will do, if you just look, we have inflation cooling, we have a slowing labor market, the housing market is an absolute mess. It would signal to the markets that the Fed will be there to provide a backstop. I don't think they're going to do it, but I think they should, just for the confidence factor, Stuart.
Okay, for the average individual investor, what's your advice?
Yeah, look, you got to look at history. As a financial advisor, my clients pay me to be steady under pressure. Yesterday was a day that I think you could be putting money to work. I think today is a day that you can still be putting money to work. If you liked NVIDIA 3 weeks ago, which I did, it's down 13% in the last week. To me, that makes sense. If you're calm, you can make a lot of money when other people are really worried, Stuart.
But you shouldn't be selling big tech?
Not yet, Stuart. Look,
not yet.
If interest rates come down, no. If interest rates come down, that's going to bode well for valuations. This is a buying opportunity. If you wanted to sell, that was a week and a half ago. This is the time to put money to work.
So you do think that big tech, AI, has some upside potential in the near future?
And so it also depends on your time period. Between now and the elections, is it going to be choppy? Yeah, it will. If you've got a 12-month time horizon, yeah, this is a good chance to put money to work. I believe strongly with that. I'll go on record of that. I believe in this economy. Now, who becomes president in November does matter, and that could change things. But as it stands right now, I feel good about investing.
All right.